Hello, Miss Helen. Good evening.
Why do you come over every day? It's a bother for me, so I'd appreciate it if you stopped.
But this is our house, you know.
What?
Trouble Busters!
I'll be home again late today, so please be nice to my brother and his wife, okay?
What? Are they coming again today?
They seem to be looking for a new place to live and need a place to stay for a little while, so please be patient.
My name is Helen, and I'm living in a new house that my husband Mitchell built without ever consulting me. For some reason, his younger brother Kyle and his wife Megan come to visit every day.
Hello, Miss Helen. Good evening.
What a tiring day. I think I should take a bath now. Again, with the I'll do what I want without permission bullshit. This is my house and Mitch's, you know?
Oh, wow, look at the time. What should we do, honey? Shall we stay the night?
Probably better to. I'm already sleepy after all. Yes? Why do you come over every day? It's a bother for me, so I'd appreciate it if you stopped.
Why do we come here every day? Why, because this is our house, you know?
What? No. This is your house? I don't know what you mean by that.
To be honest, ma'am, I really don't know why you're so surprised.
This is Mitch's house, right? And you come over every day because it's your brother's house, aren't you?
No. I'm afraid you're mistaken, ma'am. This is my house. It's in my name, and I'm the one who pays the monthly mortgage, you see. Right, Megan? This is my house, right?
Why are you so worried, honey? It's definitely our house. That can't be. What the hell is going on? Let's just bring some wine and we can sort this out, maybe. Excuse me? It seems like things are really complicated right now, or rather all jumbled up, so maybe it'd be better if we just calm down and talk about it. Well then, guys, I just want to confirm. This is, without a doubt, Kyle's house, correct?
Yes, that's correct, Helen.
But I genuinely thought it was Mitch's house. But why did you think so? That's what he told me, of course. You see, originally we were living in his workplace company accommodation. But then out of the damn blue, he suddenly said he'd built a new house. Of course, I was very surprised, but before I knew it, we were getting ready to move, and we started living here just naturally.
Oh, I see. And as such, you evidently began wondering why the hell we were coming here so frequently, and wished we would stop.
Yes, indeed. Although I never meant any disrespect.
No worries, ma'am. What did Mitch say about us, though?
He said word for word, please be nice to my brother and his wife. They're probably coming over again today. He also mentioned that you were looking for a new house and needed a place to stay for a little while. Wow.
Well, now, I'm starting to see the nature of your misunderstanding. Miss Helen, I have one thing I want to confirm.
Yes, of course.
Do you know that Mitch quit his old job?
What? What in the world?
So you didn't know after all. I thought as much.
Wait, what's going on?
Last month, Mitch quit his job of his own free will, and since he was no longer eligible to live in company accommodation, he came to visit me one day and asked to live here long term. He said that our new house would be finished soon, and he pretty much demanded that he and you live here, Miss Helen.
What the hell?
Of course, I refused at first, but then he essentially blackmailed me, saying that I'd rather let he and you go homeless instead. I had no choice.
Oh my god. He told me I've built a brand new house, so let's move in within the week. He was over the moon, you see.
Is that so? I can't believe he insisted that it was his house.
But if that's the case, what have you two been doing up until now? You've been staying in this house for a few nights every month, right?
Honestly, Miss Helen, we thought it would be a bit awkward for the four of us to live under the same roof, especially after how he treated us as he demanded to let you stay, so we've been staying over at my parents' house for a while. Mitch had said that you two would move out as soon as he had a more stable life, so us coming over every day additionally had an element of pressure to move out quickly. This is still our house after all, buddy. Don't indulge yourself, like...
Is that so?
But I can't believe that you didn't know anything about this whole situation. You must have thought we were a questionably rude couple.
Oh no, please. I feel terrible. I did think that, honestly.
Well, truthfully, if we were in your shoes, I'd probably think so too.
Oh, Lord, Kyle, Megan, I'm so sorry for all the rude behavior I've shown you up until now.
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm sorry for causing so much confusion.
And I'm very sorry too. Huh? To be quite honest with you, ma'am, I resented you for how you behaved. Why are you living here as if you own the place, I wondered. I couldn't have dreamed of the possibility that you were left in the dark all this time. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, Lord, please, Megan, you had every right. All of this points to a single conclusion. This whole current situation was caused by Mitch, wasn't it?
That's right, but why would he lie in this manner?
I think he probably couldn't tell me that he quit his job. He's an incredibly proud person. He always says big mouth things to my face, you see.
My brother has always been like that, unfortunately.
I see. But to think that he was being taken care of by his younger brother and then lied to me and eventually embarrassed me hugely. Ugh.
Sheesh.
Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate.
I'm home. Oh, you guys were drinking wine? Y'all got good taste, for real.
Welcome back, honey. How was work today?
It was okay, I guess.
Oh, is that so? Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask. What is your job now?
Huh? What is my job? What are you suddenly asking for, honey? What?
I heard everything from Helen, dude. Since when has this place become your house, huh?
No.
You got some balls to stay in someone else's house and straight up lie to me like that. Because of that, there was a lot of resentment between me, Kyle, and Megan. Luckily for all of us, though, it was all sorted out a few minutes before you came home. Well then, let me ask you some questions, one by one. Oh, and let me tell you this, you are not to lie from here on out. Okay, darling? Lord, save us.
Save us.
First of all, about the circumstances of you quitting your job. More specifically, why you quit and why you didn't tell me. What say you, oh husband of mine? You better just tell me all the facts so that you don't frickin' waste any of our time.
Yes, ma'am. The reason I quit was because something happened at the workplace that I just couldn't forgive no matter what. And I had a junior named Emerson, and he was strangely, ridiculously good at his job. And he quickly caught up to me in job performance and even went on to get a promotion before I did. And I couldn't forgive him for that.
That's it?
What?
No, but that Emerson guy is good at his job, right? So it's only natural he'd get promoted early in his career.
But isn't it freaking weird that he got promoted before I ever did? I'm his senior, damn it.
No, that's what a company is, isn't it? It's not a game. Please don't tell me that's literally the only reason you quit your job.
Well, yes it is.
Holy shit, what a sore-ass loser he is. And the reason you didn't tell me about it was?
Well, I quit that job on impulse after all, and of course I didn't have a new job at my disposal just yet, and we had to leave company accommodation. Who in the world would just flat out say that they had suddenly lost everything?
You may have a point, but yeah, you gotta tell me about something like that, since you yourself brought the situation about. And thusly, you relied on your younger brother and his wife.
Yeah, I just remembered that he was building a new house, and, well...
I can give you the benefit of the doubt and understand why a man in need would want to rely on his younger brother. Giving the benefit of any doubt this huge is no easy task. I mean, after all, you're related by blood, and who better to turn to in need than your own family? But why would you lie to me and say that you built a new house? That kind of lie would definitely be found out eventually. Quitting your job will also be brought to light eventually. I know all about it now.
I just didn't want you to worry, Helen.
Eh?
If I could just find a new job and a new place to live, there wouldn't be any need to talk about it and cause you any trouble, right? I just didn't want you to worry about anything.
No. Lest we forget, you insisted that this house was your house, you know. What on earth was your plan when we eventually had to move out after you found a new job?
Well, I was gonna wing it.
I think you meant to say that you were going to act all generous and say you'd give this house to your brother. Tell me I'm wrong. This is you we're talking about. The incredibly proud Mitchell Smith.
I would never.
In the end, you're just saying things that are convenient for you. You probably just didn't want to say things like that you were quitting your job from the company because a junior colleague got there first. or that your younger brother is taking care of you because it would sound so uncool. But lying like that is the most uncool thing you can do, bucko.
Well said, Helen.
So, what are you doing now?
Huh?
Your job, damn it. You wouldn't tell me you were killing time in the park, would you?
No way!
Now that you mention it, I didn't ask you anything about that in any detail, did I? What kind of work are you doing now, bro?
Oh, yeah, about that, you see. It just so happens I found a job that I would call my permanent job in heaven.
Huh?
I really was gonna tell you today, actually.
Is that so? So, what's the job?
Don't be surprised. It's a bar boy at a cabaret club. I didn't know that such a glamorous world existed. Beautiful women shining under colorful lights, drinking champagne and cocktails. It's truly a world of dreams. I feel like supporting them is much more rewarding than working a boring desk job, you see. Yes?
What's the name of the club where you work now, Mitch?
It's called Paradise Tigerton. Why do you ask?
No reason. Nothing important. I just heard about it from somewhere.
I sincerely hope this isn't the case, but you don't plan on staying here in our house forever doing whatever you please, right?
Perish the thought, Kyle, dude. Even I'm thinking about the future, you know?
If I may say something, I think you're doing your job a little wrong.
Huh?
Excuse me? I didn't tell you to, but I used to be a hostess myself.
What?
I know it's strange to say it myself, but I was pretty famous and made a decent living, see?
If I remember correctly, didn't you mention you made $80,000 in sales in one night?
Nope, 90,000.
What?
But that's the level of a legendary hostess. So because of my past experience, I hear a lot of tidings of that sort of business in the establishments around here. But just now, the club he just mentioned, Paradise Tigerton? Yes, indeed, and I know almost all the staff members there.
Is that so?
And I asked one of them if they knew of a guy named Mitchell who started working there as a part-timer recently.
What?
And it seems like there's been quite a lot of rumors about you, Mitch.
Wait, really? What kind of rumors?
The fact that you're just a waiter and still keep paying for the girls' drinks and whatnot, apparently you're seen as insane in a bad way.
What?
The current ranked #1 hostess at the club is a girl named Selena, right?
Yeah, it is.
Aren't you completely head over heels with her? Tell me you are.
No, I'm...
But it's no good, Mitchell, darling. Romance between a bar boy and a hostess is taboo in that industry. Well, in this case, it's not exactly romance, but you get the gist.
Is that really true?
What? You didn't know? As expected of a newbie, I suppose. So in other words, cheating. No, not cheating. Wait, could it actually be cheating? He just siphoned money into another woman, which is less than cheating in my book.
Dude, what the frick are you doing?
You bastard! You goddamn useless sack of lard! What the hell? How much of a disappointment do you have to make people feel satisfied? You lied to your own wife, caused trouble with your younger brother and his wife, and to top it off, you were siphoning money into a younger girl? Your almighty title should be Mr. Shameful. And by the way, it seems like that popular cabaret girl, Selena, is feeling very troubled by all this, you see.
Excuse me?
She told me that she'd be in huge trouble if she was suspected of something illegal in the industry and got fired because of it. But for now, she said that she's just letting you have your way while seeing how things go because you're making her bags of money.
No, why would she?
Shut the hell up with that. No, why would she? Do you realize your wife is standing before you, buddy? You are so finished, bro.
Mitchell, as your one and only brother, I think you're the absolute worst for what you did. You never had any intention of rebuilding your life after all, did you? I believed that you would do well eventually and supported you because I had hope you'd be okay. And not just me, but Mom too. Wait! Dude, tell me this isn't true. Do not freaking tell me you're using the money you get from Mom to buy that cabaret girl.
What? New information again.
Oh, of course, how stupid of me. You don't know anything about this either, Helen.
I've never heard of it before either, honey.
I guess that's true, too. So actually, Mitch has been receiving $1,000 a month from our mother since he quit his job.
What the hell?
I'm in trouble because I suddenly lost your income. Job hunting's going to cost a lot of money, too. That's what you told her, I believe.
I know this may be far too late to ask, but who pays for the mortgage and heating bills and whatnot for this house?
Well, I do, of course.
I thought so.
Oh, did my brother say he pays for all of that stuff himself? How do I fricking say this? I guess I could say I'm not surprised anymore.
I could too, honestly. So what, Your mother's giving you $1,000 a month? What did you spend that money on?
Should be obvious enough.
For food and other things.
And the income from your part-time job? Surely you didn't put whatever money you got every month together just so you could go on being the ATM for that cabaret girl.
No, perish the thought. Even if it was me, Helen,
Mitchell, darling?
Yes, Megan?
If anyone would just investigate a little, they would find out how much exactly you spent supporting someone. And the person you supported themselves would also be revealed. I think stopping all these lies is for your own good. So, how about it?
I'm so sorry. I spent it all on Queen Selena.
Queen Selena? I'm at a loss for words right now.
I'm astonished, Mitchell. I will report this to Mom immediately.
What? Of course I will.
As a younger brother and the younger son of the same mother, I can't just let her use her precious money for something like this. Hello, Mom. There's something I want to tell you regarding Mitchell. She said she's coming here right now.
What?
She said she wants to see you in person and talk to you about this whole thing. And she wants to talk to Helen, too.
Wait, me too?
It's probably going to be an apology. Like us, Mom thought that you knew about the situation before you moved in here, and thus assumed you were living here only temporarily.
I see.
Mitchell Smith!
So I hear you told heinous lies to darling Helen. On top of that, you spent a whole deal of money on a young girl. The hell do you think you're doing, damn it?
I'm so sorry.
Helen, dear, I'm so sorry about all this. I didn't realize you were being deceived by this nut job of a son of mine. No, ma'am. How could you have known? What the hell is wrong with that bitch? Sitting in Kyle's house like it was no big deal, as though she frickin' owns the damn place. Sleazebag is what I thought about you see. I was gravely mistaken. I'm really sorry. Honestly, that's completely justified, ma'am. I would have thought you were a victim in this too. And likewise, in the end, it was I that caused a lot of trouble for you and Kyle and Megan, ma'am. I'm so sorry as well. Oh, Helen, darling. What a lovely girl you are. As for you, Mitchell. Honestly, though, what the frick is wrong with you? I think it's best to stop giving money to this stupid bastard. Of course I'll stop. I'd rather have you pay me back for all the money you've given me so far.
What?
The hell are you so surprised about? I wasn't giving you any of my money so you could be the bipedal money boy of a young woman in cabaret. And what are you going to do, Kyle? You're not going to let Mitchell get away with this by letting him stay here, right?
Hell no. To be honest, I feel like I want him to get the hell out of here right now.
Kyle?
But kicking him out would mean kicking out Helen too, and I don't want that. Even Mom said so, but you're a victim in this situation, Helen. And I would never just kick someone out on the street like that.
That's certainly true. I agree. If I may?
Yes?
How can kicking out Mitchell lead to kicking me out too?
Excuse me? Well, I mean, you're a married couple after all.
I see now.
Huh?
No, sorry, it's just that I've lost my intention to continue being married to this bastard long ago.
What the hell?
Obviously, you lied to everyone, caused trouble for the entire damn family, and exposed yourself to such a shameful situation. There's no damn reason for me to be at your side anymore.
No, please.
That's why, Mrs. Smith. I'm so sorry, but please allow me to divorce your son. Hell yeah, that's my girl. Of course you should divorce him. Staying with a man like that won't guarantee any future at all, let alone a good one. Very well said, darling. Thank you, ma'am. But he's still your son.
Mom, what are you saying?
Shut up. You just freaking reflect on what you've done.
No, please, that could only mean...
Mitchell Smith, if you and Miss Helen are no longer going to be married, I want you out of this house immediately. I don't want to see your face ever again.
Kyle, dude, come on! Oh, and you can use this house until things settle down, Helen.
You're forbidden to worry about anything.
Thank you so much, Kyle. Megan?
No, please! Helen! Please, I beg you, please reconsider the divorce.
If it goes on like this, my life as I know it will be over.
No, I think it's already over, bucko.
Helen!
Miss Helen? Yes? The divorce is already confirmed, yes? If so, maybe you can get alimony from your ex-husband, you see?
What?
Wait, can I really? If you emphasize the fact that your ex-husband gave all of his money away to a cabaret girl as the reason for divorce, I think you'll probably be able to get some alimony, yeah. I've seen many cases like that before, after all. I see. Thank you so much. I'll consult with a lawyer.
Hey, Megan, darling, why would you tell her something like that?
Excuse me? Because I despise you, buddy. I'm sorry, Mrs. Smith, for saying something like that to your son. Oh, by all means, say whatever you want to him.
Mom!
Mitchell, pack your things now.
And file for divorce now, too.
No, please!
As a result of this, my divorce with Mitch was finalized without any problems. I hired a very accomplished lawyer and demanded alimony from him. In the end, his actions were deemed to have caused serious problems within the marriage, and my request to claim alimony was accepted. Mitchell was completely abandoned by his family and was left with no choice but to go about his life on his own. However, that won't stop me from receiving everything I can from him, regardless of what the misery he may be experiencing is. On the other hand, with the warm support of Kyle, Megan, and my lovely mother-in-law, I slowly prepared to leave the house to find my own place.
Please come and visit us again anytime, Helen.
If you have any problems regarding work, feel free to talk to me anytime. I'll find the perfect club for someone like you. Thank you, dear. Troublebusters.